Mixtape Addict. Mr. Addict, you bitch, I've been grinding. Hey.
Yo, King Flow, Mixtape Addict Report, Shortkut edition. You already know it's going down. International connection from France to California. And today I'm with the homie Stico in the building.
Listen, my testimony, first off and foremost, give God the glory. On to the story, the subject is growth. And on to the boys and the girls took the oath to put in that Stico. Eyes peeled on the field, showing mad skills, bailing with the rogue on the shield. I got the zeal, stay humble, so I kneel. Not enough, and God be jealous, that's why some ain't got a deal. No work for the chip, sweat for the chip. I keep the J on wet for the chip. We run for this, build up for this. Step in the way, get drilled for this. I put it on the line for the chip. Last chance, get the chip.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm good. I can't complain. I'm alive and well.
Yo, we're going to start with the first question, man, the Mixtape Addict question. Who's your all-time favorite DJ, bro?
Oh, my gosh. Your all-time favorite, like, okay, well, you got Battlecat, DJ Battlecat. Man, that's West Coast, like to the fullest. Like I grew up, you know what I mean, idolizing that guy right there, man.
When I think of Battlecat, I think he's one of the guys that's keeping the funk alive.
Yes, sir. You better believe that. I mean, and unbelievable. I mean, I just got an opportunity to be in the studio with him with a Crooked Eye.
Who that is, that's the king. Phillips 76 spitting gasoline, burning everything in the path, that's the scheme. Niggas saying they better than me, that's the lean. All cap, my nigga, yeah, fax machine. Don't have me to steal, my family come out of Amityville, clapping to happily kill rapper stream, but fuck rap.
I walked in on the session and they were right in the middle of cooking, and oh my gosh, it was just unbelievable just to see their minds working back and forth and vibing off of each other. Battlecat was vibing, so he was like, you know, every line for line he was telling them, and when he came out, you know, he was like, so, what was your writing? What was your writing pattern? And Crook was telling, he was like, man, I didn't write none of that. Like that was like line for line, like it was just coming.
Yep.
You know, dang near like a freestyle. Cat was just blown away, like, man.
That's how you know you're a true MC, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to do all complex things like rhyme patterns. You just go in and do your thing, you feel me? And talking about Crooked Eye, because he's a really good lyricist. If you had a top 3 or top 5 MCs, best lyricists from the West Coast, who would you?
Oh my gosh. Who from the West?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely Crook there. But then man, it's another cat that a lot of folks don't know about, man, and I love his get down, and that's Dirty Birdie.
Yo, this is what it sound like when dirt spit over some of that stank shit, a razorless facelift. This is spit in your face mix to crank up the bass twist up a nickel and shape shit. I'm gazing amazement. I'm hard and full.
You know, you gotta, if you've never heard of Dirty Birdie, man, oh my gosh, yeah, man, yeah, Google the homie, man, for real. Dirty Birdie. And then third from the West, you know, I love Snoop, man. Like he's a, you know, like legend.
LBC, yeah, we get love. 213, rest in peace, Nate. It's real in the field, keep your cleats laced. Crack a bitch, hit the switch and make the back scrape down.
What he's done in the game and for the game, and you know what I mean?
And for the community too, you know, doing a lot of
yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about some mixtape shit. When was the first time in your life that you heard about a mixtape, bro? And do you have one in mind that you really liked?
Oh, okay. You know, it's funny, man. If you go back in the history here on the West Coast, when it was really popping, DJ Warrior, man, really popping out here. Like, if you was doing anything mixtape out here and you wanted to get on something and you wanted people to hear you, then you was trying to find and get on a Warrior mixtape.
I remember the mixtape he did with DJ Ski for Lil Easy E.
Little Easy, Young G and the CPT. West Coast to the casket drop. East South block and I got that key. Straight gangster. I'm just trying to see who the fuck these hoes trying to be. In the hood it's understood. Don't fuck around with Easy E.
Yes, and that's the other cat right there. You just said it, DJ Ski. As far as mixtape, if you was on a DJ Ski.
Oh, it's bugging again, bro.
A few minutes later.
Here we go again.
One more thing. Look, here we go again. On that note, I got to roll something now, man. You know?
Yeah. Let me show you something.
Yeah.
So do you have that in California or not?
Wow.
Look into it.
Wow. Oh, that's that straight hash, huh?
Hell yeah, that's straight from Morocco. Let me ask you, bro. When was the first time you fell in love with hip hop? Do you have an album specific that you in the days?
It was old school. Like I was watching Soul Train of all shows, and the Sugar Hill Gang.
See, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. Up to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie. Let's rock.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? They was on that mug, and they was rocking, and it was just the energy that they had and what the crowd gave.
Do you remember what made you want to take it seriously and be an official artist?
You know what? It was crazy because I was with a crew, and what really made me take it seriously, man, was one of the homies in the crew was like, man, you can't do this, man, and do this thing and be successful at it. You know, it's gonna take some hard work and challenge me. You know how you got that one in the crew that, still need work. You know what I mean? Like they cool, they got a good presence, but they need work. I was that guy. You know what I mean? That was in the crew that had a cool voice. You know what I mean? But your delivery, your everything just need work.
Okay.
And at that point, one of the homies challenged me and was like, "Nah, man, you ain't cut for it. You ain't gonna be able to do this." And from that point on, man, I took it serious.
Okay.
And was like, "No, I'm gonna show you.
Where do you find the inspiration and the drive to work like you do?
Family, situations, wanting to just knowing that, the type of music that I do, there's someone that needs to hear it. My aunt always told me a long time ago that, you have a ministry, and I feel like music, hip hop, it is a form of ministry. So I feel like, someone needs to hear, where I'm coming from in the music.
Yeah.
So I think that's what keeps me going.
And right now, if I ask you, like, what's the 3 words to define you as an artist? What would you say?
Oh man, rebel, because I'm a soldier. I would say that I don't like to always do everything, as everyone else, because I come from a theater background.
Okay.
And I feel like in that, there used to always be, when you write the script, you got to play the character all happy, like it says in the directions. And I've always said, well, what if you did the opposite? Or a character, like I did a play called As You Like It.
Okay.
And there's a character called the Melancholy Jaquez. And he's just so boring. Like every time he comes on the stage, it's just like everybody knows, oh, dude, the show is just finna go down. And I didn't want to be that dude to make the show go down. That's why I asked the director. I said, can I play him playful and energetic? Those same words. And she said, well, let's do it in rehearsal and let's see how it goes. And then I start going all over the place, jumping around and all that stuff, and just making him like, boisterous. I'm already tall, so I didn't have to do much, but just to like, make him almost like an MC. And I kind of made him like that, and they loved it. And I wound up getting a American College Theater Festival nomination from that.
Damn, that's dope
Yes,
to do that, man.
Yes, sir.
And yo, who's your favorite actor of all time? The guy that inspires you?
Oh my gosh, man. It's funny because I've had and he comes from a theater background, man, and that's Denzel Washington.
Hell yeah.
Legend.
You know.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Dude came from a theater background, and I've seen him on stage and Broadway plays and different things like that. Dude is for real, and he knows his craft, and he's down to earth. So when you learn it from somebody like that, that's real. Yes, sir.
Wait, I know you're into basketball too, because I've seen your video, the chip. Tell me more about that, bro. What's the concept?
Okay.
Don't put on the show. You win the game. Don't put on the show. Freaking win the game.
KJ. Yeah. LA. Let's go. We coming back for the chip. The chip. Putting that belt on our hip. Yeah. I don't got time for the chick. Cause I got my mind on the chip. The chip. We coming back for the chip. The chip. Putting that belt on our hip. Yeah. I don't got time for the chick. Cause I got my mind on the chip. You have Last Chance U, series on Netflix. I had an opportunity to do some music for the team.
Okay.
East LA, being able to be in the atmosphere with these kids, and not just being a artist. Like, you know, some artists come into a situation, they just want to, you know, here, let me do some music for this situation right here, just so I can get on Netflix. And these are kids that are really going through things where they're playing basketball, but then they're leaving and they're going back to, you know, a community where they can be shot, you know, a community, or coming back into a very hostile background. And now the show shows these kids in an opportunity to get back to the D1 situation. And you're talking about a team where everybody's good too. And you're talking about a coach and a staff that not only care about these kids as men and as players, but, you know, they care about their life after basketball.
Let me ask you a question about producers, bro. If you had to go to a studio session with two beat makers to make an EP, who would you choose?
Oh, man, really? Oh, man, that would be so hard, because I've always wanted to do something with Battlecat. Always. Rick Rock too, but oh my gosh, I would. But yeah, if I had to be two, right there, man. DJ Battlecat and DJ Quick.
Now what you hear is not a drag, cause Mr. DJ Quick got a brand new bag. But first I got a bang bang, a boogie for the boogie to the rhythm of the ghetto streets. Check it out now.
And let me ask you, bro, what's your playlist right now? What are you listening to in 2021?
There's so many artists, man, that I deal with, have come up with, and seeing them evolve. I've got some Dirty Birdie in there, you know, some D Smoke.
Ain't a dollar sign tag on some peace of mind, Jack. We could take a loss, we gon' get it right back. We could take a loss, we gon' get it right. We could take a loss, we gon' get it right. Yeah.
What are your plans to get bigger in the future with your music? What are you planning to do to take your name to the next level?
Doing things like what I'm doing right now with you, you know.
Certified.
You know, I appreciate this opportunity right here, man. Like it's, you know, you rarely get the opportunities to be heard in another area, you know, overseas and so forth. And I really believe that that's the next thing right there, is having yourself promoted in areas where you're not at, and just what I call synergy. And I think that just doing a bigger, more organized campaign like that But I feel like doing it and building it authentically is the best way.
Always, man, because the fans gonna see if it's fake, you know. Hey, yo, do you have any words of advice for the young upcoming artists, bro?
I would say just this, and one is you know yourself. You know what you got in your heart. Don't let nobody tell you, you know, that you're unable to do anything. Like,
But yo, tell the people where they can reach you on social media, bro.
yes, sir. They can check me out on the IG at STICO. That's Stico, STICO 73. Okay. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Now that is, thank you, sir. On the Facebook,
okay,
you can reach me as Stico DMC. That's STYKO. Excuse me, THEEMCEE.
Okay.
Stico the MC on Facebook. Yes.
Everybody that's watching, go get that. You know what I'm saying? Go stream that dope music. Feel me? Yo, do you have any last words for the Addict media people watching, bro?
I'm gonna tell y'all, go to your social media, go to your digital platforms, and check me out. Stico Growth Music. Pull that up. That's GROWTH Growth Music. Stico. I appreciate y'all downloading that. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Also, go check out my YouTube page, Stico TV. I appreciate y'all. And thank you for having me. Appreciate you, my guy.
Thank you for your time, bro.
Man, thank you for having me, man. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, bro. From overseas, you know what I'm saying, France to California. That's how we do it. International connection. Shout out to you. Sir. Thanks for your time, bro.
Told ya.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good job, bro.
All right, fam.